Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to Super Lorcana World. One-stop shop for Lorcana. It's been a while since we've looked at what the community has to say about things and stuff. And I've come across a really interesting post that I think warrants a greater discussion. Shout out here to Mr. Damon. You think Lorcana's pushing out way too many cards in this set? I'm worried too much at the start will cause the team to run out of card ideas. That's the question. I'm going to give you my quick answer real quick. And let me know what you think in the comments, whether or not you think they're pushing out too many cards or not. My answer is no. Now, we're going to start looking into the comments here and see what people are saying in a moment. But I want to bring you guys a few points. First of all, yes, there are card games with sets that have less cards, such as Yu-Gi-Oh! And Digimon. Yu-Gi-Oh's famous for having 100 card booster sets. Digimon has around 100 cards in a booster set. Where games like Pokemon and Magic have higher card sets. And that's kind of what they're tailoring, right? They're kind of trying to be like a Magic the Gathering, is what they've said before. So it makes sense to me that their card sets are kind of bigger, you know? And that's not a bad thing. It gets people to buy more product, especially with the pull rates and the 4 boxes per cases. It makes people go through cards a lot quicker. So it's definitely a wholesale strategy. Like, they could have sets with 100 cards in it. They could. But they'll never do that, probably. But anyway, there's also the fact that right now there is no, like, major reprints happening, right? It's just quarterly sets right now. We'll see what happens in the future. I'm sure that'll change. But yeah, there's no other way to get newer cards right now or even older cards. So it'll be interesting to see what happens when we get there. I think this conversation is a little bit too premature. That's what I think. I don't think Lorcana is even close to running out of card ideas. They have so many IPs at their exposure. They have so many different mechanics they can borrow from other card games. Like, trust me, the well is far from dry when it comes to creativity in Lorcana. But that's just my take. What is the community saying? Well, I think locations were a bad choice. I feel it'll polarize, isolate, and make some fans drop off. This is a really interesting thing, because I do think some of the locations are kind of OP. I think some of them are really, really startling in terms of power creep, but it's not the end of the world, so to speak. And people in here are probably... This person actually, I've dropped the game because of them. That's pretty crazy. Why? The not interested in mechanic, the fundamentally changes the game. It's not a new keyword that if I don't like it, I don't play it. Literally says the game is played. Which is just a subjective opinion about it. It's technically true, but like it's just the way they're feeling. I'm guessing they were always planned, but only put in a set 3 because RB didn't want to swamp people. I think Ravensburger actually confirmed that part. They wanted the locations sooner, but they wanted to keep it simple at first, I believe. They're releasing slower on TCGs, yeah. Most of the sets not meant to be fully utilized in competitive setting, but for other game modes, if they cut back on the sets, it would look very similar to one another. Some filler cards honestly not bad for multiplayer. Okay, this is the multiplayer comment. They said they're here to set 7, which we know. Dreamborn football characters can vary things a lot. We'll leave those with grown-ups, no live film director, whatever. Only part I feel is a bit limited in the songs. There are only so many songs available. And those cards don't have subtitles. I think the plan is to eventually reprise some of the songs with new. That's several arts. Songs is our interesting point, right? We were talking about this a long time ago. Back when I was actually talking with the Lorcana content creators on a regular basis. And, like, there are X amount of songs. There are. But, they're taking different lines from different songs. I can look up Lorcania here and give you a quick example of what I mean by this. If you want to give me a second here. I'm just going to go to Steel real quick. Where Strength of a Raging Fire. You also could make a card, I'll make a man out of you. You could do that. You know what I mean? You could definitely take parts of songs and make them different cards. You could. Ravensburger could choose to go down that route. I'm not saying they're going to, but they could. They really, really could do that. So I don't think they're running out of space on songs anytime soon, and they're fine for a long time. They have a 10-year plan. They're going to design for to threat set 10. They'll be fine. I agree. Dumb. Like, I love the cancer talk. Yeah, it's basically a whole bunch of the same here. I'm not going to take this to the 8-minute mark on this video. I don't think I need to. But I think... It's your first. I think that it's a very interesting topic, but to summarize, no, I'm not worried about the number of cards in the set, nor am I worried about Lorcana running out of ideas. There's so many mechanics they can borrow, implement, choose. There's so many things they could invent or create. There's so much room for potential that they'll be going for a long time. I don't think Lorcana's going anywhere. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you later. Bye!